again next Thursday for a night of gridiron greats from Walt Disney World in Orlando. It starts at 7:30 with the Pro Bowl selection show as Mike Tirico, Joe Theismann, and Tom Jackson announce this year's Pro Bowl squad. Then at 8:30, join Chris Fowler, Lee Corso, and Kirk Herbstreit for the Home Depot College Football as they honor the top collegians of 1996. It's a night of gridiron greats next Thursday night, beginning at 7:30. Philadelphia takes over just outside its own 31-yard line. Waters is in the slot. Blitz the pass to Turner. And Kevin Turner has become a big part of this offense after being injured a year ago. You remember when he played with New England, he had 52 catches in 1994. He's a big-time receiver.
And he also has added an awful lot to this offense. What you're going to see here is, all right, now the Colts want to come after Ty Detmer up the middle. Fine. We'll clear the tight end out, and we'll let Kevin Turner just go. He usually would be in blocking, but John Gruden, the offensive coordinator, figures that Detmer can get the ball off.
Charlie Garner, number 30, checks in for the first time. And he'll get the ball. Garner with outstanding speed, trying to get outside. Can't do it. Waters that time used as a blocking back.
Yes. Michael, what the Colts try and teach when you got a runner like Ricky Waters or Charlie Garner is you got to keep your shoulders square. Watch the defensive linemen as they flow to the ball. See their shoulders? See how they're sliding like they're going to piano? Right there, freeze it. See how his shoulder's just a little here, but you got your shoulder square, you got your shoulder square. That's what you have to do if you're going to be a good pursuit team on defense.
Oh, and that's all footwork, too. They're at the Colts' 49-yard line. Showing blitz. Detmer changes the play. They back out of it. Detmer, quick throw, has the completion to say, but he's only down to the 44-yard line. That's about 3 yards shy of a first down. Diedrich Mathis made the tackle. Well, you can see the intelligence of Ty Detmer.
Absolutely. I mean, he's going to get people to football. I mean, you watch him throwing warm-ups, Mike, and he doesn't overpower anybody. The ball just comes in nice and perfect. He's just going to get it out to guys where they can turn and make plays. It's going to be the 5 or 6 yard completions that will turn into big plays for the Eagles tonight if they're going to make them.
Call it 3rd and 3. Detmer throws short. Irving Fryer lost the ball, then got it back. Now they roll it incomplete. Fryer bobbled the ball. The official says he never had possession to begin with. Would have been a first down for the Eagles.
That's the second time that Ray Rhodes' ball club has had a 3rd and short, and the receiver has dropped the ball. Off to the right of your screen, take a look at it. Irving turns to run, and he may not have had total control. Good defensive job, just coming up and knocking the ball out by Damon Watts, number 36.
13-year veteran Eugene Daniel was there to help take it away from him. Stabline will go back to the 10-yard line as Hutton will try to pooch one. A little bit of a sidewinder and knocks it out of bounds near the 15-yard line. And right at the 15. Marshall Faulk and the Colts offense will be on the field when we come back. 7-0 Indianapolis. Colts, the last home game for Indianapolis this year, and a big crowd on hand for our ESPN Thursday night special. Colts start from their own 15-yard line. Faulk is the split out to the right as a flanker. Gross to setback. Gross will get the carry. Pounds his way straight ahead. Paul Justin, if you look at his resume, the biggest thing on it, World League MVP in 1995 until last week when he got his first fourth-quarter comeback win as an NFL starter.
I remember, Mike, when we did a game here a year ago, talking to Bill Tobin, the GM of the Colts, he said, Paul Justin is a guy that's going to help us a lot and can really play in this league, and he's proved it.
He was impressive a week ago. He didn't refuse to make the big mistake. Justin, quick set to Falk in the flat up around the 20, and then driven back in a hurry. Nice tackle by Troy Vincent.
But also, Mike, that's what a limited Marshall Falk does. If he's got 2 good feet, he makes that catch, he squares down and tries to put a move and go one-on-one. Here, the only thing he can do, concentrate on the catch, take the yards that are there, come on back to the huddle.
Joe, he had 4 plays a week ago against Buffalo that I think he would have broken for touchdowns if he's healthy. This is not the real Marshall Falk. The real Marshall Falk has a chance to go to the Hall of Fame if he can stay healthy. Third down conversions, the Colts have virtually nailed it in all year. Rush on Justin, and he's sacked. The big rush from William Fuller. Fuller with his 10th sack of the season.
What he does now is he comes up, takes a hard outside, and then boom, comes inside. Watch this. Come on up the field, get Mandridge moving his feet, and then just put the little club on him and run Justin down. That's something that Mandridge is going to have to be conscious of. He's better off trying to let Fuller go around the cup than trying to get him upfield, move his feet, and come hard inside.
Chris Gardocki to punt out of the end zone. Mark Say waiting at his own 40-yard line. Gardocki, number 2 in the NFL in punting average. What a beauty. Up near the rim of the stadium. Say at the 41. And gets it back to the 47. Mark Stock, the special teams demon, to make the tackle. Fuller now with 10 sacks on the year. 7-0 Colts. Joe, you and I have covered football for a long, long time, been around the game. I've never seen a team that has been hurt this badly. On offense, they have used 19 different starters. Look at the number of games missed. These are guys they counted on all year. Defense, it's even worse. 22 different starters, and only 5 of the 11 are starting tonight. This team should be something like 3-10.
There's one of them, Ray Buchanan.
He's their best cover guy in the secondary. Eagles start with the 47. Detmer under pressure. Waters can't come up with a screen pass. They had it set up pretty well.
That was Trev Alberts coming from the outside. We saw him on the first play of the game, blitz up the middle. Now this time he comes around the corner. Basically what they're doing is they're making Barrett Brooks block on the corner. Okay, you're going to have to block Bennett over there. Now come around. Watch from the right part of your screen. Tight end releases. Trev Alberts goes. Detmer doesn't even have time to get the screen off.
Four-man rush this time. Waters in the flat. High stepping down to the 46-yard line, about 3 shy of a first down. Dedrick Mathis makes the tackle. Rookie, second-round draft choice out of Houston, and Waters slow to get up. Real slow to get up, and oh man, Ricky's in another zip code right now.
Last time we saw those eyes was on Stan Humphries last week.
Yes, sir.
Swings it out to the right. As he puts the move on, he's going to take a knee right to the head. Right there. Right in the back of the head, he got a knee. That's Trev Alberts coming in, number 51. You'll see the knee gets, the right knee just nails him in the back of the head.
Waters now able to stand up, but he is walking very gingerly. And as seriously as concussions are taken now, I would be amazed to see Ricky Waters back in this game.
This kid is a gamer, too. I mean,
I know.
I know he shoots his mouth off. You know, I was talking to him earlier. He says, hey, people just misunderstand me a little bit. Some of the stuff, it's hard to misunderstand. But this is one tough son of a gun.
Take one more look. You'll see he gets it right in the back of the head with the knee from Alberts. And you can see the concussion just between the knee and the helmet. Waters being tended to, and that means Charlie Garner is in there on 3rd and 3. Detmer, quick set to Fryer. First down. Belcher makes the tackle, but it's the 38-yard line.
That one they held on to. The two previous third and shorts, the ball was dropped. That one they held on to. Again, Ty Detmer, real quick, 1, 2, 3. Ball comes out in a hurry. He knows where he wants to go right now. Looks off real quick for the safety, sets and fires. Irving knows where the soft spot is, just settles on in.
And what did he say last night? I would have loved to have played this offense a long time ago. Charlie Garner cuts it outside. The pursuit is there. And how fortunate are the Philadelphia Eagles in this day and age of salary cap to be able to have a Charlie Garner to come in when Ricky Watters goes down.
And talking to John Gruden, their offensive coordinator, earlier today, he describes Charlie Garner as his secret weapon going down. There's young John. You talk about candidates for head coaches, Mike, of Emmett Thomas being one.
Yes.
There's another one.
Ricky Watters being treated on the sideline. Ray Rhodes knows that both of his coordinators are probably not going to be around very long. Here comes the blitz. They do a nice job of picking it up. Then Detmer's buried, but he gets the pass off to Jones. Chris T. Jones down to the 16-yard line. What guts by Ty Detmer. He knew he was going to get it, held it just as long as he could to find the open guy.
This quarterback, both quarterbacks are not going to be hard to find tonight. They don't run out of the pocket. He just stays there. He sees the blitz coming. Now watch this. He throws it sidearm. He just throws it sidearm out. I mean, that's not classic. That's not pretty, but it's effective.
Works,
that's what you want. Yes.
Garner tripped and then belted down after a gain of a couple. The Eagles have done a good job in the red zone this year. 56% of the time they have scored a touchdown. That is 10th in the NFL. But Ty Detmer, surprisingly enough, only has a 73.6 quarterback rating inside the 20.
Yeah, but that's because of that right there, the completion percentage. You watch now, one of the wide receivers will cross underneath. That's what they like to do down in this area.
Two wideouts, two tight ends. Safety blitz. Detmer throws too high for Fryer. He was being covered man-to-man by the rookie Dedrick Mathis.
Dedrick Mathis is not going to jump Irving Fryer. He's backed off him a lot. There's a lot of room to work there, and he plants. Now he just takes a position. Now, the reason why that's not pass interference, in my opinion, is the defensive back has as much right to the ground that he's standing on. And it looked like Irving, without moving his feet, the defensive back had it. Irving might have run into him.
Dedrick Mathis is lucky Fryer didn't make his break earlier. Detmer throws to the corner, and Fryer can't get there. He was open.
That's just great pressure by Tony McCoy and Richard Dent. Tony Bennett, Richard Dent, and Tony McCoy. Watch them all converge. If Detmer has time to set and throw this, it's a strike. But here they come around the outside hard, and he just can't set his feet.
This will bring on the 15-year man, Gary Anderson, number 4 on the all-time NFL scoring list. And he will try a 31-yard field goal out of the hold of his punter, Tom Hutton. High snap. Hutton got it down, and Anderson knocks it through. So the Eagles get on the board, and it's 7-3. Check in with Mark Malone. Mark?
Mike, you talked about how the Colts wanted to disrupt the Philadelphia Eagle passing game by inside pressure. Let me show you how they've been effective with that so far tonight. Colts defense in our spotlight, and they've done it with linebackers. Steve Morrison, after the 2 linebackers clear the way, comes free. Hits Detmer, a grounding call there. You'll see him coming in out of your screen again. You'll notice the tackles go wide and leave that alley open. And when the 2 defensive tackles rush without any linebackers, they're not getting any pressure at all on Detmer. So far, the numbers with their scheme of inside pressure: Eagle pass attempts 13, quarterback pressures 4, 2 of those up the middle, quarterback hits 5. 3 of those up the middle, and they also want to get their hands up. That's part of the strategy to try to knock the ball down from Ty Detmer. They've got to do it with linebackers, Joe, and that's going to leave them in man coverage.
Well, you know, Mark, what they have to do is they've got to make sure that the center and the 2 guards now protect the middle. That'll be McKenzie in the middle. You got Panos on one side and Holmes on the other. Those 3 guys have got to protect Ty so that he can at least step up. Doesn't matter whether the defensive line or linebackers are going to jump. They just have to stop that pressure back in his face.
And you see so much more of the linemen jumping up in this short set West Coast offense because very rarely on a 3-step drop you're going to get even close to somebody. Aaron Bailey to return the kick.